Hi, everyone. I want to share with you an experience I had when I went in for surgery. I was in for my routine colonoscopy, and some of us will say, "Oh, I don't want to have a colonoscopy. I don't want to have to deal with the colonoscopy." And I had to embrace it and say, you know what? What could I get out of going in for surgery? Now, in the past, I have asked loved ones to come into the surgery room, or that I would have an experience where I might have remembered being with them or seeing them, embracing them while I was under the anesthesia. This time, I decided, I want to have a conversation with God. So I sat in prayer prior to the surgery that morning and said, okay, God, I want to have an experience with you. I'm going to be going under. And while I'm under, allow me to feel you, to have a conversation with you, but to remember when I wake up. So I went into the surgery. My doctor was prepping me, getting me ready. And I can remember leaning over to her and saying, I have something I want to say to you, but I also want to say this to the anesthesiologist. So the two of them leaned over to me, and I said, I just want to say how grateful I am to you. And the look on their faces were like, what? I said, well, without your expertise and all your schooling, this couldn't happen. So I have gratitude for you in performing this for me so that I can stay healthy. And so they were in awe, and they said, thank you, Debra. And they put the mask over my face, and before I knew it, I was asleep. I didn't remember anything when I woke up. I didn't remember that it was over. I was still kind of in that twilight. And as I was coming to, a nurse was undoing my IV, and she was standing next to me, and she said, Debra, how are you feeling? And I said, I'm feeling fine. So she knew that I could hear her and I was responding and everything was good. And she said, I want to share something with you. And I said, okay. And she goes, well, you kept talking throughout your procedure. And the anesthesiologist said, who is she talking to? And I leaned in closer to you to listen. And you were saying, thank you, God. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for this time with me. Thank you for, just, I was giving gratitude to God. And she said, so you were talking and saying you were talking to God. And I said, really? And she's like, yeah. And I said, okay, I have to share with you. And I shared with her how I wanted to have that experience, how I put that out there, how I asked God to be there and that I wanted to remember, but I didn't remember. But with her telling me, she gave me the greatest gift, the gift of knowing that I did have a conversation. I did have time that I spent with the divine. I may not remember it, but my soul knows it. So I share this with you so that the next time you have to go through surgery, that don't be afraid of it. Say, oh, I'm going to connect with a loved one. I want to see my mom. I want to see my child. I want to be with my dad. And see if you too can have that experience. Because when you do, you'll have your aha like I did. And just embrace it. And it's your story. And this became mine. And I'm sharing it with you because it touched me on all levels, even though I didn't see it, and remember it like a dream. but it was almost more profound that the nurse said that she heard me speaking to God. So, with that, I just wanted to share this with you, and many blessings to you until we meet again. God bless. Have a joyful day. Bye for now.